Hi friends, welcome to the channel Updated Minds. Today I want to tell you a little bit in basics regarding Kafka. First of all, we learn what is meant by Kafka. Normally we call Kafka as an integration broker. First of all, we need to know what is meant by an integration broker is. An integration broker is nothing but it is a kind of a software which integrates and transfers the data between two applications. Normally, in software industry or any company, we have much and more amount of data which we need to get communicated. Nowadays, the huge amount of the data is divided into small applications called as microservices. So this communication is much and more important to transfer the data between them as the huge amount of the connections are made. So in this kind of purposes, this Kafka is very useful. Normally, one single application sends or receives the data from other single application. So many connections got established in this case, and it is difficult to maintain those many connections. So Kafka help you to as a middleware between these two applications. Suppose, for an example, the data from one application is required to be communicated between the two applications. So from that single application, two connections are required. If the Kafka is there in the middle, so that a producer application can send the data to the Kafka, so that from Kafka these two receiver or consumer applications can receive the data. So we can, if we see the architecture diagram, we clearly understood that. Suppose this is the Kafka broker which is there between the producer and the consumer. Producer is nothing but a client application which sends the message to the broker. Consumer is nothing but a user. So that user requests the data from the broker. So it consists of a zookeeper where the data and the everything regarding the data and the leaders and something are stored in the APIs. In the next section we will discuss regarding zookeeper. So this Kafka consists of three types of subparts. First one is producer and consumer APIs. Normally a producer and consumer APIs are nothing but used to send and receive the data. Normally it uses Java APIs. So, and the next one is Kafka Connect. In the Kafka Connect is the kind of the software which helps to send or receive the data from the third-party applications like databases, Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, and the Microsoft Azure, etc. And this is the diagram of the Kafka Connect. Suppose this is a data source from where we receive the data as from it is a third-party application. So Kafka Connect helps you to receive the data from the third-party source and it will send to the Kafka. In this Kafka Connect we have different types of parts like workers, and this Kafka Connect sends the data to this Kafka broker, and this again this is the receiver, that is client, and the data from this Kafka is sent to this again another Kafka Connect. This is first one is called source connector and the second one is called sync connector, and the sync connector sends the data to another third party application. Normally producer and consumer APIs are helps to send and receive the data from normal Java applications. These Kafka connects are helps to send and receive the data and to the third party applications. And the next one is Kafka streams. Normally, Kafka streams are used to perform any action or any retrieval or on any specific data. So that to perform any action on the data. Suppose here is a truck and here is a computer and these three are clients. Suppose if you want to store the truck numbers, specific truck numbers which carry certain amount of the load, so that Kafka streams helps you to do that. So this is a little bit regarding Kafka. Thank you.